Hi everyone, Lady Amalthea here with day, 7? Surely it's day 7. Yes, it's the 7th today. Goodness me. Day 7 of 31 days of Tarot 2020, and today's prompt is, what card stalked you in 2019? Now, here's the thing. My tarot daily draw was not a daily occurrence last year. There were months where I drew a few cards. There were months where I drew cards every day. So all up, I totaled that I drew 51 from Cups, 43 Wands, 44 Swords, 38 Pentacles, and 79 from the Major Arcana. And that's obviously not adding up to 365. So we don't have a complete year of data. However, I then went through and split through the individual of the Major Arcana, because I tracked them individually, and I discovered that I had cards in every single one of the Major Arcana except for the Hierophant, which is interesting because that was actually my card of the year last year, so it didn't come up for me in a daily draw once, whereas the Lovers, which is my card of the year this year, has already come up for me in daily draw twice so far in January. And I worked out that most cards I drew, like say for the Hermit, I drew once in the year last year, and usually on average, I suppose, 2 or 3 times I would draw most of the other Major Arcana. The one that showed up 9 times was Temperance, which is actually, I don't know if that's focusing. Come on, focus on the card, don't focus on me. Temperance, which was my card of the day for today. So that's a little bit freaky. And Temperance is probably something I really did need last year, and it is definitely something I had, because I had, let's just say, an interesting year last year. Some complicated medical stuff, complicated personal stuff. I moved from Sydney to Perth. I am the furthest I have been from my family for the longest I have ever been. It is very weird. I spent my first ever Christmas without a single family member. I mean, if you count the dog, but that's different. And I mean biological family, because let's face it, friends are the family you make along the way, blah, blah, blah. And I'm very close to the people here I have in my life in Perth, which is very lucky. Oh, I think we're about to get a little appearance from Gimli. Is he going to come in this way? Or is he going somewhere else? Oh, it's hard to tell. I can just hear the little tippy-tappies. We have tiles for most of the house, except in the bedrooms and this room, because it's technically a bedroom, where we have carpet. Oh no, he's having a drink. I doubt you can hear that. I hope you can't hear that, because it's very loud for me, but I'm assuming not coming up on the microphone. But yeah, so Temperance. I needed balance last year, because there were certainly times where I was overcome by emotion, overcome with negative thoughts, overcome with difficult things, and I needed to bring myself back into balance. And for someone who has a mood disorder, that can be a challenge. I'm lucky I work with a great therapist who has really, really helped me out and has made a huge difference in my life. And I certainly find these things a lot easier than I ever did before. Oh, are we about to get doggy appearance? Yes, we are. Here he comes. It's Mr. Gimli. Hello, Gimli. He's come for pats. I have to pat him. It's rude not to pat your dog when he comes into the room. Sometimes he doesn't come up for pats. He just comes up behind me and sits on the floor and snores. Yeah, like I thought it was interesting. I'm not surprised that Cups came up the most, because they're certainly the suit I'm connected to most, because I am a creature of emotion. And it's not surprising to me either that Pentacles came up the least, because I am not grounded. That is something I'm working on, but that is certainly something you would not use to describe me would be grounded. I've always been off in the clouds, off in my own little world. Always got in trouble at school for daydreaming and staring out the window and yeah. So that doesn't surprise me at all. It'll be interesting to see what comes up for me this year, and certainly interesting to see, to compare this year to last year by the time we get to the end of this year. I also was a bit stalked by the suit of swords towards the end of last year. It felt like every draw I did, the swords were coming up, and I'm like, what is going on? And I did some spell work thanks to a friend of mine, Asaji, who I mentioned yesterday, which really helped, seem to break my sword curse. Yeah, it was just weird. So, but yeah, generally it was temperance that showed up for me the most. And what I do, I might try. I don't know how to do the over the head angle yet. I'm getting there. I'm going to do like a flip through of my bullet journal, but I do a daily tarot tracker. I don't know if you can see that. Those are the symbols I use. I don't know how well they're coming into focus. So I do attempt to do this every day. Sometimes I'll get to the end of the day and go, oh, whoops, I forgot to draw a card, and I'll already be in bed, and I'll be like, I ain't getting up again. So I will actually use an app on my phone, because I have 5 or 6 tarot apps on my phone. The one I seem to use the most is the Dark Goddess. I really want a physical copy of that deck because it is just gorgeous, and I need more goddess decks. I have one, and it's by someone who has fallen out of favor for a good reason from our community, and so I would like to get other decks. There are some on my wish list, so there are certainly some I have my eye on, but I just haven't gotten around to getting. But yeah, I really want to get Dark Goddess Tarot, because like the cards are amazing, and I am totally into goddesses. Like, it's so my thing. Like, see, the cover of my bullet journal has the triple goddess symbol on it. Even though I'm not Wiccan, this is a symbol that I resonate with quite strongly. So yeah, temperance was my card. I'll be interested to see what everyone else's cards were. So yeah, I look forward to seeing your videos. Thank you so much for all your comments and subscriptions and likes and, you know, all those YouTubey things. And now I'm off to drink my tea, eat some bickies, and watch your videos. Many blessings till tomorrow.